Leo. Hi, Leo. Happy October. First of all, thank you for 1K. Welcome to the family. Welcome back. It's Ray. Welcome back to my channel. Happy October. I am finally here with your October 2025 reading. We need to look at October 2024 for you, which was the first reading that I did. It was the first monthly reading that I did for you when I got to Georgia. But I have to tell you what happened. Hold on. My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. What happened to her? What happened to Lil Ma? Oh, yeah. Was that her name? Lil Mama? Hold on. She's a Libra. Her birthday is on the 4th. Interesting. When is the 4th? Saturday? Very interesting. Saturday could be an interesting day for you. Anywho. But, so, as I burn this sage, which it's a perfect time to burn the sage and tell you what just happened, 10:22. But yeah, today is October 1st, 2025, 10:22 a.m. East Coast time, right now. We had to start at 10, I don't know. Anywho, so I finished the Scorpio reading, right? Finished the Scorpio reading and realized we hit 1K. So excited, right? I'm in such an energy of gratitude. Hold on. Okay, yeah. I'm in such an energy of gratitude. And then the fucking coffee spilled. It was all on my shutter. You really can't see it. But the coffee spilled everywhere. Like when I finished this, I gotta clean my pantry closet. It's all over the walls. It's everywhere. It's all over the floor. And I'm like, damn, like there is an energy that's really wanting to rain on your parade. And then I'm like, okay, well, damn, Leo can be excited. Like people get upset when Leo has something to celebrate. So then you know how like people do like here defensive sports, but you know how like people go to the gun range and things, and or it's like, you know, they could be boxing or whatever the case may be, and like when they need to focus on aggression, it's like people be using your face, your energy. It's like it's Leo that's in their minds when they, I don't know, it's weird as fuck. Okay, it's truly fucking weird. Okay. But yeah, there's this energy of people wanting to rain on your parade. There's also this energy of just a lot of projected negativity and heavy energy on the weapons may form, but they will not and may not prosper. But yeah, it's good. And you could notice like very little people celebrating for you. Just celebrate your motherfucking self, okay? Okay. No, I gotta sneeze. Let's pray. It's my neighbor. Okay. God, divine source, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for allowing me to guide Leo placements on their October 2025 monthly reading. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear guide, clear channel, clear vessel as I speak to them on what to expect as this month unfolds. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me whenever they are guided to do so. Allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Thank you for divine insight. Thank you for divine foresight. Thank you for divine protection. Gratitude. Ashe. Okay. All right. We got to do a hard stop at 11:30, okay? So we have, as of now, an hour and 5 minutes. So let's just get straight to it, okay? Let's see how you're starting the month, Leo. Leo, October 2025. How is the energy beginning for the Leos? All right, Leos, you have the Page of Water, the Page of Cups. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. Ooh, a new person enters your life. I hear a new person is entering your life, but a new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. You hear how heavy the wind just got? I don't know if y'all can hear that. Hold on. Can y'all hear it? My neighbor loud as fuck. But yeah, okay. Beautiful way. Beautiful way to begin, okay? Also, there's a need, supplements. Take your supplements. If you have the tea, drink the tea. Like, don't just leave it sitting in the cabinets. Utilize what's in your cabinets. Utilize your spices. Get creative. I don't know, but there's need to, it's giving kitchen, yeah, kitchen magic. Hey, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Okay, Leo. But there's also a need to deep clean as well. Leo. All right, so you have Vanishing Mirror, Sublimation. Thank you. Upright. You have the Farther Gate, both step forward and reverse. Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. Whatever this is giving your ancestors are taking care of it. I don't, just take that how it resonates. Let's move on. Leo, October. Yeah, so you have both step forward in reverse with deep diver diving into a task in reverse. Something is not your battle to fight. And you could be struggling with this energy. It's not your battle. I hear, but you don't mind making it yours, but it's not. It's just not. Okay. You remember when I said not, do you remember on White Chicks when the dude, what was he, a football player, and he loved to put him in the wheelchair, and he was like, naughty. That's what, don't mind me. Teachability, upright. Leo. Naughty. Oh, that is funny to me. Covenant, sacred contract, upright. Anything else? It's a beautiful energy. You got forgiveness in reverse. Scorpio had that too. What else? Stubborn individuals. Closing door. Leo, a cycle is not over. A door is not closed. You have anything else? Okay. So, you know, they say it takes more nerves to frown versus smile. What? What the fuck am I saying? While I was pulling these cards, I noticed I was smiling, but my cheeks started to hurt. So that lets me know a lot of you've been frowning or just straight face, okay? What's it called? The resting face. You've been in the resting face stage and not smiling enough. And I do feel like October wants you to smile more. Now, it's interesting because with this energy of getting you to smile more, it comes with you relaxing. It comes with you not doing too much. It comes with you choosing your battles wisely, which is, it's not your battle to fight, okay? And again, with both step forward and reverse and diving into a task and reverse, it's iterating, it's not your fight. Your ancestors, they got you. Now, in the month of October, it does feel like a lot of you are leaning more into your feminine energy. So the energy of rest, flow, ease, truly like making the best of what you have. And I feel like when an energy is truly in its divine feminine energy, like the art of creation is amazing. Like really being able to make something out of nothing and even make it long lasting and not temporary. And if it wants to be temporary, it can. But having that option, being able to make that choice for thyself. And, you know, if more is wanted, we will attract that. We're not going to chase that. So I think that energy that I just explained is connected to this teachability as well. And with this sacred contract, with this being the first day, and what the hell? Raining on the fucking parade. Good energy. Loud as fuck. Fucking disturbances. There is a new beginning happening. There is a new journey beginning for you. Simply because of how the timing is aligned of the recording of this. But as I mentioned with this completion and forgiveness in reverse, something is not over. Something is a part of this current Akashic contract record of the journey of life that you're walking into, okay? And you could want to fucking fight all against that all you want. You know, you could have your, I hear grievances about it. The wind is picking up again. But something is meant to be right now. Now, I want to emphasize right now because depending on people's actions, willpower, life, you know, what could be long term can be shortened to right now. So whatever current phase that you are beginning, initiating, have initiated, because you could definitely be focused on, I just need to focus on the new, but something has already initiated. I just don't know if you are quite aware of that, or the magnitude of that, rather. Yeah, and teachability 28 breaks down to 10. So it does feel like you're the wise one. And especially with this, you starting with this Page of Cups energy with heightened psychic abilities. There's this energy of honoring your emotions as well. And I'm seeing you sit with it, like where you would rather just run away from the energy, truly sitting with it, processing it. It's like you're listening to your light self pour a narrative, and you're listening to your dark self pour the narrative. And you're like, it's kind of like the Venn diagram, you know, you have its opposing energies and what connects. And it's like yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, I got chills. Father of Fire. So there's something about... Hold on. I hear roll. Yeah, fuck. I keep getting tongue-tied. Role reversal. Okay. So I want to say it in the aspect of, yeah, some of y'all got daddy issues, okay? But I feel the need to say it. There's a father wound here. Whew, gonna get my heat back. The Father of Fire, the Son of Earth, the Moon. So if you are a father, if you're a male Leo and you're a father, you could feel like a failure. I have to say it because you have the Father of Fire, your energy, the Son of Earth, and then you have failure upright, which is why I said that. But then you have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Or you could just feel, you could feel judged harshly in the month of October. The wind is heavy. Now you have the Darter of Fire. If you have children, whether, it doesn't matter if you're feminine or masculine, if you have multiple children, your children could feel, like one could feel favored. There's some jealousy going on between siblings, but one could feel like they're getting more attention than the other. One could feel more favored than the other. Pay attention to the one that acts out. All right, moving on. The one that's acting out needs the most love at this time. But it needs to be balanced. It needs I see the equilibrium card that's in this deck, but something needs to be balanced. You have gain, which would be the Knight of Pentacles. So there's growth. This is contradicting energy. What is happening? You have gain upright with victory in reverse. So are you not being satisfied by what the universe, the divine, what God is giving to you at this time? Because something's growing, but or it's like not being able to see the growth and evolution of something, or ignoring the growth. I don't know. Clarify this, please. You came out in reverse. My arm flipped the card upright. And then you have the moon again. What is it that you don't know? So this could be saying, yeah. Okay, so this could be saying, you know, you could really be viewing something as a failure. But there's so much growth, or it feels like potential in a sense. Yeah, my coffee pot. It feels like potential, but it feels promising. But there's something that you don't know. But with her, she looks like she knows something. And he is just like, what the hell? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of this energy of knowing, and I don't know. It's a lot of, feels very secretive. Something feels very secretive. But there is about to be growth out of nowhere type of energy as well. Something that has been, it's kind of like that energy of like when the light bulb was made. How many times was the the light bulb failed before it was actually, you know, the fucking light bulb? It's like that energy, like, you know, failing at something so many times and really just like, this is the energy of when you just stop caring so much, you see a burst, whatever that burst is for you. But you do have cruelty in reverse. You do have failure in upright. Almost said in reverse. So that's something you're about to realize, something was worth the wait. And something, it's kind of like that energy of wanting something to progress sooner. And with timing, thinking that you're ready for something and realizing now, like being more mature to realize that you really wasn't ready for what the fuck you were. So you weren't ready for the outcome that you were so attached to at one point in time. And now that outcome is birthing, it's growing, gain. Okay? It feels like whatever you got going on, you need to keep it going on. You are not seeing the light in something, though. I will say that you're not. With the moon being here, you have strength here, but you don't have the sun here. So you're definitely viewing something from, it just seems like a shadow perspective. It's not necessarily dark, it's just a shadow. It's like, you know, driving down a road, right? Driving down a road, and it has fresh dried paint. So, you know, you can see the yellow lines, but there's no street lights. But as long as your eyes are following the lines, you're able to get to where you need to go safely, until you're in light again. And it's like what you're seeing throughout those is like what's in your peripheral. Yeah, it's more so like what's in your peripheral as you're trying to make sure you're safe and steady along the journey. It has you like, I need to get the fuck ASAP. ASAP. I don't know. But it's like drive slow, homie. Like just chill. You have the page of water, okay? Intuitive, sensitive. And that could, yeah, you could definitely be spiritually sensitive at this time, emotionally sensitive at this time as well, but it's in a healthy way. But don't allow that that sensitivity to shift into paranoia or to shift into fear. Okay. I see the monarch butterfly in my mind's eye. Let's switch to that deck real quick. Sorry. Hi. Rich Rising. Happy Wednesday. Feather messages, cowrie shell, abundance. Some of you, your birthday could be July 25th. 725 is here. That is Leo. Alright, it doesn't have to be, but that's 7-7. Feels like a crown chakra. Something going on in the crown chakra. Okay. Leo. You have evil eye protection, the number 1. Period. Okay. Leo. You have mountain obstacles. You see the road? The road, you can, but this is the daylight. But the paving, that's the type of road I was seeing. All right, Leo. That's all. You have the 15th here, or the 1st and the 5th. The 15th came out upright, a journey. So yeah, you're on a journey and you're unable to see the path ahead clearly. Okay? And it's like your peripheral, you're only able to see mountains, obstacles. And you are divinely protected. And I feel the need to say, no matter how you may perceive your situation, no matter how fucked up you may perceive your situation to be, like, I hear you are well. Okay? Airplane. But with Labyrinth Journey, you could also feel like there's two, we'll just call them cars, 2 different cars. You could definitely be on different pages with people. Why? Or you're definitely going in circles in regards to something mentally. There's a lot of circles here, I see. You also have Palm Destiny in reverse that came out in reverse for Scorpio, but then you have Boundaries in reverse. Tell me more. Community. So there is a journey that you are being taken on with people in October. You could be meeting a lot of different people, conversing with a lot of different people. I hear random as hell, but needed. There's also, some of you are being led to a new community, but there's a need to not forget your old community, okay? And this is not connected to, don't forget where you came from. This ain't that. It's more so, it's like the people that you are leaving behind are the people that truly need, I hear, God's given light the most. And yes, that is something they should get from God, but you were made the sun for a reason, as I always tell you. So sometimes, you have to be the light in the midst of darkness. And also, as I say that, it's giving me, going back to that energy of paranoia, like, you're driving, you're cruising down the street, anywho, but it's like you're driving in things, and then just like the fucking coffee spilled everywhere. That shit spilled on my face, my shirt, my wall, my floor. But I just cleaned what I could, and I kept it moving. Like it didn't stop my party. We're still here. We're still flowing. But it's like other people, it's like people want your energy, but will not reach out to you to like tap in and be honest and say that. It's like people are afraid to be vulnerable with you, but yet they're pulling on you, if that makes sense. Yeah. But can I get more? And I feel like that this Boundaries in reverse with Destiny, like there's a need to keep an open heart. That's the thing. Yeah, there's a need to keep an open heart with discernment, but keep an open heart. Here, lead with love. Yes, period. 7, feather messages. So that's how the divine is asking you to move. I see sunflower action. And then what's underneath? You have possibility in reverse. So wherever you are right now, like literally wherever you are, whatever you are a part of, there's still a purpose to fulfill that you have not yet fulfilled, even though you are onto some new shit. Okay? Okay. I hear you need to start bridging the gap. With this, hold on, let me pull it back out. With this journey and the way that they're separated, you need to bridge the gap. And this would be like this one going right here. And then this one could go right here and they can meet each other, you know? Here, get creative. I don't know. And also be mindful that the cat. That was a Capricorn reading last year. It was like one of the all signs I did when I first got here. That cat screaming. Anywho, what the fuck was I about to say? Shit. I don't know. Bridge the gap though. Get creative. Take action. Good. Yeah, lead from the heart. 8, your energy. Lead from the heart. Let it go. Okay. And when I say let it go, like going back to the fence boundaries, I feel like a lot of you have a fence over your heart. Okay, honey, that shit. It's a private. I see a privacy fence, but it's like, I mean, I get it. People do take advantage, okay? This I know, but don't allow people to have so much power that it changes you, because a lot of you have allowed that, whether you realize this or not, okay? And then you be doing shit to overcompensate and don't even realize it. So just like this energy that I feel, it's like when I can't really describe how I be feeling, but it'd be moments where I'm just like, God, just let me, as I sleep tonight, just let me sleep on your wing somewhere. Like, just allow me to just be a spectacle on your wing tonight and let me just rest. And that's what this feels like. And anytime I tap into that, the prayers are answered. And maybe that's why I'm so damn tired, because I haven't did that in a minute. Something to think about. Dream thief, refusal of the call. Yeah, watchers, transpersonal. So I said you have an ancestor that's like a watcher, right? What's underneath this? Refusal of the call, treasures hidden in the shadows. Yes, because the peripheral is like the shadows in a sense. So there's you need to pay attention. Pay attention to what you see. Yeah, there's a revelation there. Connect the dots, okay? And just know that you are protected and lead with compassion, period. I see why they gave us limited time. They're straight to the point. It's like your assignment in October, it's really not that complicated. A lot of you know what you need to do or called to do. And you need to do. Okay, just do. You and Scorpio, figure it out. Moving on. Or in Scorpio season, I don't know. Y'all getting the same cards. That's why I'm saying that. For real. Figure it out. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. Curiosity in reverse. But this is more so, you know what you need to do. Just do it. Also, with transmuting pain, you know, the sun literally aids in transmuting pain. The sun is healing, okay? Now, the sun do be respectful. If you go through this, no disrespect, but the sun will burn your ass up, okay? AKA sunburn, but it can also heal you, you know? especially, you know, the ladies, okay, when you sunbathe the vajayjay, okay, but it can heal. So right now it's kind of like you heal yourself by healing others in a sense, but it's natural. Yeah, hold on. Didn't even realize this was not on the charger. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so get to that. 22, Master Builder. It's time to get to work. Work, 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 work. Yeah, empty well, time to replenish, and forgiveness upright. You're getting a lot of sevens. So whatever this is, like whatever you need to, it feels like the bridging, Lord, I'm stuttering. The bridging of the gap is like the final phase of something. Yeah, you have 1122 here. So we're missing the 33. So yeah, it's the final phase of something. Final phase of something, okay? Okay. And then look, you have closing door completion, final phase, and then new beginnings. Period. Okay. Anything else for Leo? You have crown games, right? Use of power. Yeah, you got some going on with the crown chakra. You have perfect storm, the courage to step into life. So hold on, I just want to say as a side note, something is not your battle, but a lot of you feel too weak to fight as well. Too weak to persevere. It's a feeling, it's not a fact, okay? And I'm the type of person, I do believe that feelings are facts, but something, it's a spirit. Devil, get up off me. That's a song by Boosie, Scorpio energy. Yeah, treasures hidden in the shadows. But again, you have protecting the future, dragon's hoard. Before we got into the year of the snake, it was the year of the dragon, right? It's given 2023 4-ish, but more heavy 2023. That was a 3, 4. That was a 7-year. Yeah, maybe go back. Oh, we need to go back to October 2024. We'll go back to October 2023 too. Hold on. All right, Leo. So October 2023, ooh, a brand new legacy, okay? October 2024, easier than expected. Well, that's a storyline within itself, okay? Okay. Can you clarify the perfect storm in reverse for Leo? Covenant, sacred contract, and then you have limitless possibilities, stars in the sky, gives your opposite Aquarius, and getting back to integrity. What's the integrity you're being asked to get back into? It feels like it's more so your mission. Like for instance, for me, one of the reasons I started this channel specifically was for shadow work. To help the collective with shadow work. And when I first started the channel, I would do like shadow work, pick a cards and things of that nature. I don't do that anymore. So for me, to apply this to me, just as an example, it would be like getting back to that, you know? Shit, this world needs some damn shadow work, all right? Yeah, success. So whatever it is for you, it's like again, it's already been initiated. It's just giving it needs to be reincorporated. Already initiated, just needs to be reincorporated. Yeah. Leo, And maybe that's the, yeah, that's the getting back to integrity. So what is that for you? Why did you get started? What was the initial intent? And reincorporate that. This has nothing to do with, you know, stopping whatever you're doing now, but the reasons have changed. And also figure out what changed the reasons. Meaning, why did you stop? Okay? Work. Yes. And also, like I hosted a room on Clubhouse. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever go back on Clubhouse. I'll find a different platform. But Clubhouse, we used to, well, I used to host rooms about healing generational childhood trauma. I don't do that shit no more. But we did some powerful shit in those rooms. It was amazing, truly. So yeah, again, as a reflection of me to you, what is it for you? And then it's like, once you reincorporate, maybe you should watch Scorpio, okay? But once you reincorporate, or once you, it's like, you know, when you have a multitude of options, right? And you don't know which one to choose. And instead of feeling like, and that's the thing, like, it's like you feel like you have to choose. And I don't think this is in regards to people. I feel like this is more so connected to creativity, what you're called here to do, your life path number, shit, how your life path number connects to the day you were born, to the fucking moon phase you were born under. All of that, like, there's a need to encompass all of that together versus separate them. Okay, it's not meant to be separated. You see how these crown games, right? Use of power, her hands are interconnected, okay, on top. Like it's all meant to work together, not separately. And as long as you try to do them separately, it will not work. Okay. Whew. Yes. When was it? What are you talking about, X and Y? I think you got the wrong one, because what are you talking about? But respectfully, Timothy, YouTube does not pay me. I don't make a dime off of YouTube. But when was I in a homeless shelter, though, is what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, when was I in a homeless shelter? I've never been in a homeless shelter. God bless. God bless. Moving on. Anything else for Leo? Okay. Are you in there? Because I just made a statement. And you're still talking about the same thing that I said was not factual, so I don't understand. I'm not from Africa. I am indigenous, though. All right. Anything else? Hold on, what's this? Oh, I put the cards in the wrong deck. Hold on. Did I? No. All right. Anything else for Leo? Okay. Can you clarify this? Ego sublimination, how we started, came back out. It breaks down to 13 though. Mirror shattering. It feels like a certain, how do I say this? You know how like people are so pressed for other people to be viewed in a certain light that's not their truth? Like, I don't know, it feels like people's illusions of you are being shattered. I don't know, it's also giving me the energy of there's a lot of people that don't believe. Yeah, the star, but they're about to believe. Yeah, the Tower. Leo. Success. That flipped upright. It's too many. Leo. Failure in reverse. That's good. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, okay. You know, ego sublimination is giving people are experiencing ego deaths because of you. Yeah. Father of Water. It's a lot of masculine ancestry here. But then we have this father-son conflict energy. So, honey, if you are a father that has a son, okay, I hear some shit about to go down. I don't know what it is, but it's about to go down. Look at these cards. You have the father, you have the plane, shit's about to go down. This is conflict. And then you have the son. Whatever this is, they're just like you. Because at first it was the fire, now it's the water. So, you know, water can put a flame out, it can make it grow. So they're just like you. Yes, equilibrium. Just like music. Y'all remember that song? Okay, I really did try to give you some grace. I did, but you have exceeded my patience. So God bless you. All right. Knowledge. Don't project that shit onto me either. God bless you. This is giving what you don't know won't hurt you. That's the saying, right? Yeah, what you don't know won't hurt you. But then again, yeah, so let me touch on that first. What you don't know won't hurt you. And there are some, even though, yes, this you are very tapped in, you're intuitive. You're having a crown chakra expansion. It really feels like an awakening specifically, but however it applies for you specifically in October, there was, number one, there was a cycle that ended for you when we began summer solstice. So go back to Cancer season, when Cancer season started in June. There was a shift then that I feel like you're starting to realize now throughout the month of October. For a lot of you, this is a cycle of pain, tower moments, stress. Shit, first, based on the comments that I just blocked, it could be homelessness, shit, living in your car, whatever the case may be. Whatever it is, there is a shift, okay? And as you're realizing this shift, it's giving the energy of gratitude. But it's like the more that you realize, oh, it's pulling on my heartstrings, but it's like the more that you realize, it's like people are afraid for you to see for yourself. You know how it's like everyone else can see and then we're the last ones to see. But that energy is shifting. So it's like now that you are able to see, because this is your opposite Aquarius energy, it's coming together, it's working together, and you're starting to see, it's like you're starting to see why it should still might not make sense, but you're able to come to some sort of peace and understanding that allows you to move forward. But it's like when people start realizing that you are able to see and you are able to acknowledge and you are able to whatever it is for yourself, it's like that validation that you needed from others becomes the validation that you give for yourself without the need of others. That shift is it intimidates people, and it just feels like, oh, it's like, no, how can I set this shit on fire for Leo? But baby, you are the fire. So it's like whatever the fuck, it's, I hear we can go fire for fire. I mean, this is your battle to fight. My shadow entertained that for a minute. It did, but it's not your battle to fight. Yeah, adjustment. And this could be very difficult for you. It's like, you know, going from being the soldier to being the emperor, empress, or king and queen. Like, you have people to fight for you. You have everything that you, it's like everything that you were doing is now being given. It's like there's a shift between masculinity and femininity. And this is a new cycle. Look, fire for fire. You see. But you are a lesson for others too. Never forget that. So I feel like this is a part of your life purpose. No matter your placement, you're a lesson for others somehow, some way. Yeah, the obstacles, radical acceptance. 211. And then you have the, look, I'm just pulling from the bottom of this deck. So radical acceptance, obstacles, the disowned self, new beginnings. Like you're coming out of this and stepping into this. It really feels like a healthy, I don't give a fuck. But it just feels so good, okay? It really does. It really does. It feels like your energy is do not disturb. Like you could be literally on do not disturb, but your energy is not disturbed. Yeah, the crossing initiation. Anything else? Possibility for union. That's 9/11 too. Repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Whatever you are called to stop separating in regards to creativity, your works, whatever you got going on. It's just like you're experiencing healing in ways you've never experienced it before, and realizing it's quite simple. You know, for you, it's quite simple, where you may felt like, you know, it was I hear an overtaxing experience. It becomes so simple, and when it's simple, it becomes enjoyable, and when it becomes enjoyable, we're able to do more with the energy. But a lot of you, if you may have felt like you lost yourself, you know, 2024 was an 8 years, so that was intense. But in 2025, it's definitely bringing you back to yourself. And if it hasn't been happening, it's about to happen with this initiation being here. Especially with you have experiencing life as it comes, and then on the bottom, Herald of Change, representing Sag season, which starts in November, but today breaks down to 11. So possibility for union. But again, there is a bridging. Did I say for you bridging of the gap? But yeah. And also, it feels like it's time to write a new story with this initiation and me talks. Like, I feel like a lot of you have written stories based on your experiences. It's time to write stories on your fucking future. Okay? It's time to release the past, let it go, and really focus on what's to come. Okay? Okay. It's 11:11. Make a wish. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Fuck it. All right. Leo. Make a wish. Aww. Okay, I wanted to wait till it was 11:12 before I start talking again. So you have Beyond's upright and Crystal Technology in reverse. It's giving me like you may feel, I mean, it's harvest season, it's autumn, right? So this is a time for like soup, chili, things like that. But you could feel like you could just want more like hearty, wholesome meals. That there's something about eating food in your ancestors. I don't know. But yeah, if you crave it, cook it is what I hear. Don't just buy it from somewhere, cook it. It needs to come from you, your hands. Yeah. Buy the ingredients, cook it. But I hear that song, I think it's called I'm Real. Is that J-Lo and Ja Rule or Ashanti? I don't know. Anywho, that song. I don't know why. But why is Crystal Technology in reverse? Peace. People may think that you are, I don't know if it's like faking your happiness, faking your peace, faking the I don't give a fuck, you don't care, but you really don't. You really don't. And I don't know, it just bothers people. It's like you're not just, your energy is not disturbed. Like, I think that's going to be your title. Your energy is not disturbed. Also, ladies, if you are sexually active, some of you, you could be on your cycle and still be pregnant. That's just a side note. Moving on. But yeah, this Crystal Technology and peace, like, it says silicone, but then with the way she's looking in the mirror, I don't know, it's every time I look at these cards, I keep hearing, 'cause I'm real, like that song. I don't know. No other message but that song. But you have unconditional love. It fell beside beyond. So I do feel like Spirit is proud of you for what, I don't know. Or if it's, I don't know if this is God, your ancestors, but someone's very proud, very, very proud, and very pleased with your heart, because it could be harder. It's making me emotional. Yeah, you have great diviner. And then you have balance, chaos, upright. So it's giving peace is restored, peace be still, but you do have some energy being projected towards you. But again, pay attention to that, you know? It's like it's giving the energy of being the mediator. Like your energy is mediation in October. Yeah, creation, solo magic. And you don't need any help being the mediator. You don't need any help, you know, I hear with your task. And that's another thing. Once you stop separating whatever your crafts are, whatever you got going on, and start putting them together, you'll realize you have, I hear, so much more time on your hands, like so much more room to, it's like you're making room for something else without even realizing that you're making room for something else. And this also provides you more time for yourself. Okay. Period, Benny. Yeah, loyalty and dance portal, let go. So whatever you're holding on so tightly to, if you're holding on tightly, it really just, it's a affirmation that you're afraid of losing it. So baby, let it go. Just let it go, because truly, you know, she's surrounded by sunflowers. That is literally your flower. So whatever is not meant to sustain, it's gonna leave anyway. Like, it's, you can't force this shit. I hear there's gravity and then there's God. Which G will you choose? Okay, Spirit. They've been coming with some new conversation, okay? Yeah, which one will you choose, gravity or God, okay? And gravity, you know, gravity, they holds us down. We don't, I hear this is not the time to be anchored. But anchored in a way where it's not for the betterment of you, to be specific. Period. Yeah, my God, resurrection. Yes, Leo. Yes, yes, yes. I'm proud. I don't know. Spirit is proud too. I can feel it. I just don't know what it's for. But I feel like it's different things. Yeah, imbalance, chaos came out again with great diviner again. I'm thinking about the story of when Jesus rose, right? When Jesus ascended after the crucifixion. So this is an ascension that's happening for you. But it's that energy of no one knows what's about to happen next. Rightfully and respectfully so. You know? And I love how this sun is just shining bright at the top of this balanced chaos. Again, you are the mediator. And you're gifted in doing that. And I do feel like it's, with this resurrection is giving like, you know, a lot of these readings have been tight. Everybody should watch Touched by an Angel. Okay. I'm trying to, there's something between that show and now, like collectively, but it's like being able to shift someone's heart chakra from darkness to love just by being graceful and compassionate. Who God made you. I'm really trying not to cry. Confirmation. So straight to the point. I just hear your job is simple. You may think it's overcomplicated, and it may be overcomplicated due to energy. And the reason why you may feel energetically complicated when it comes to people in the collective is because you're trying to control how you show up versus showing up how God is telling you to show up. Stop trying to control it. You can make your life so much easier. I'm trying to tell you. It's a lesson I'm learning too as a stellium Leo, okay? So you're not alone. Yeah. All right. We have pulled from every deck. I didn't even realize. Hold on. I haven't been using this one. We'll use it. The Ace of Swords. It's the Tarot of Oppositions. Leo. Oh, we've been here just almost an hour. Leo, October 2025. I don't know what's this. I done said 2 different titles and forgot both of them. Leo. Eight of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Do you feel... I hear financial disgrace. I don't know what that means though. You have the Eight of Swords. Stuck, trapped. Page of Pentacles, not liking the information that they're hearing, seeing, receiving. Six of Pentacles. So a lot, you could be obsessing over your finances. That's what it's giving. You could be, some of you, you have really been working on overcoming poverty, mental poverty, lack. It's like, you know, on the out, like you are good. You're good, but you could be better, you know? And it's like, you know, really stressing about how to be better. What do you want Leo? Oh, sorry. What do you want Leo to do? I like that. Okay, what else? You want this upright? Okay. You are... This is more mental than physical, but your mental is affecting the physical, okay? So it's like whoever's title was the more that you worry, the more that you repel. It's kind of like this energy too. Because whatever you feel, you have a you have a solution to every problem. You do. But when you're focused on the problem, you're not able to see the solution, right? So this is, it's like, you know, and in order to do that, you have to come out of your own head. You have to just put it to the wayside, let it go for a day, come back to it, fresh mind, new eyes, you know, and heavy energy and get back to the basics. You don't feel like you are getting back what you're putting in regards to something. Yeah, I see the Magician and I see Judgment and the Four of Wands. But what's disturbing to me is you have the Ten of Cups and it's opposing energy. The symbols are broken. There's this energy of you're not listening to yourself. Yeah, you're not listening to yourself. It's like having the thoughts but not really paying attention to the narrative that your mind is speaking, in a sense, you know? Not listening to yourself. And you see how on this King of Swords and his light energy, how he has the sun on his shoulder and the moon on his other shoulder? Hold on, which? Okay, because the coffee got on my left shoulder. He has the moon on his left shoulder. I just had to see. But, yeah. That's that intuitiveness, that knowing how to get yourself out of a situation. But then it's like over analyzing. There's a lot of sword energy here. Or this is like being, I don't know, it's like always looking at the bank account, always just obsessing. It feels like an obsessive energy that you have, Leo. There's a mental obsession that affects your financial progression. Yeah. But in order to know what this is for yourself, there's a need to listen to your own mind's narrative. And sometimes to do that, you really gotta do not disturb, okay? And just what the fuck is going on up in this head of mine, and let it go. And for others of you, I just feel like I'm hearing like I'm seeing a Nike and I'm hearing just do it. So you have the Magician, you have the tools. Something is a positive judgment call. But it's the Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups like this? Four of Pentacles. Who are you giving to that you need to stop giving to? It's not a person. It's your shadows. Because your opposite is air energy. Okay, it's starting to click now. Okay. Just be mindful. Your thoughts are very potent. Yeah, your thoughts are very potent. More potent than your tongue. Okay, and you know the tongue, life or death. Okay, it's sword of life, sword of death. We can use it how we choose. But there's your mind is, and I don't know if it's because, you know, October starts in Libra season, it's air energy, your opposite is air, but your mind is more potent than your tongue. So just take heed to that, okay? Again, it's something with the crown chakra, okay? Okay. But you are making sound judgment calls. I hear just judgment calls. Yeah. Your energy, strength. Something is malnourished. You've been eating fruits and vegetables. But no, something is malnourished because you have strength. Look at this lion. You can see his ribs. Malnourishment, okay? Struggle. Do you feel financially malnourished? Because that's the thing. Yeah, and being haunted by that. Now, some of you, babe, you need to pay your debts. You need to pay your dues, okay? And the more that you try to avoid them, the more that they are going to chase you. Let me tell you, be real with you, real as fuck, okay? I was one of them, like, fuck that shit. It'll go on the credit report. It'll fall off. Till I started getting garnishment after fucking garnishment after garnishment after garnishment. I can't... Baby, I had so many goddamn garnishments. You know, so many people encouraged me to file bankruptcy. I didn't do it. I knew too many people in my family that filed bankruptcy. I made the debt. I'll pay the debt. I paid the fucking debt, okay? Now it gets to the point. And now, thank you, God, I've been delivered, okay? I have, but honey, today, as of today, the bills get paid first, okay? Before anything else, because I be damned. All that hard-earned money, okay? For it to go, not to my damn pockets, but it went to debt. So you gotta handle your business, okay? It's worth it in the long run. People think bankruptcy and shit the easy way out. That shit affects you for years, okay? It does. And I'm just so proud I didn't. Like, I'm so proud of me, truly. And whatever you chose to not do because you chose to stand on something for you, be proud, okay? But everyone has to pay their dues, you know? And people will learn that, is what I'm getting. Anything else? Period. I love this deck. So this is the devil and its light energy, not its opposing. So this is a healthy embodiment of the shadow. Yeah, King of Cups. A lot of you, there's Nine of Pentacles, but with someone else. There is this emotional maturity, yeah, happening for a lot of you. But it more so feels like it's with yourself. This is a very personal month. Like, it's it's Leo's old self versus Leo's current self versus Leo's future self. And you have so much opportunity. I just really hope that you can see it too. Yeah, the Emperor. So much opportunity. Damn, I gotta go. Fuck. I'm about to be late. Let me bring this to a close. 1:30 on the dot. All right. Close us out for Leo. For October, please. We have contentment, peace, and abundance, the Four of Wands. A happy home life, the successful completion of a project. See? On the bottom, you have Archangel Metatron, 0, the Fool, Aquarius energy, but the Dreamer. Leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Hell yeah. And then lastly, you have 20, renewal. I love this. Archangel Jeremiel, Lord, review and review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. So again, bring it together. It's time to bring it together, okay? Okay. I love y'all. Happy October, happy Wednesday. I will be back in the rising to finish with, I think I have Aries and Pisces left, the first and the last. Very interesting. Okay, Spirit. But I love you. Thank you so much for 1K. Give me a minute to plan that reading that I promised that we would have once we get to 1K. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.